Welcome there, Investorholics. This is the CommSec Pocket app 12-month performance update. It's run a little bit behind, but such is life, as the old saying goes. Stick around, definitely worth the look at the results. So from August 2019 to August 2012 is the time frame. Stick around and have a look. As always, let me know what you think about the content in the comments. Hey there, Investorholics. This is Scott. KrackTheSky Value Investing will be giving you up-to-date investing news and content so that you can navigate the markets wherever you are. My mission here at KrackTheSky is to give you the knowledge and the confidence to take control of your personal finances, expand your investment horizons, and crack your financial sky. So don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up. And also subscribe. It helps get the message out there. It helps pump the algorithm for YouTube. Just in general, it sort of gives me a bit more motivation as well to keep doing these little reviews for you guys. Thanks. Okay, for those who don't know, just a quick recap of how the CommSec Pocket app works. So you got minimum investment amounts of $50 per trade, so you can do your micro trades and sort of start building up your investing from scratch, from a small base. So this is a an interesting product to use anyway. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the 7 options you have to invest in the CommSec Pocket app. So you've got the BetaShares Global Sustainability Leaders ETF, the iShares MSCI Emerging Markets ETF, iShares Core S&P ASX 200 ETF, iShares Global 100 ETF, iShares Global Healthcare ETF, the SPDR MSCI Australia Select Harvest High Yield Fund, Select High Dividend Yield Fund, if I can get that right. And you've also got the NASDAQ 100 ETF, and that's from BetaShares. Quick rundown on last year's performance. I haven't had time to update this, so in the next update, in sort of 4 to 6 months, I'll update the performance table showing the 2019-20 performance. But majority of these ETFs got a reasonable rating from Morningstar. IOZ and IO both, and SYI both bronze, and you got a couple of neutrals and a couple that aren't covered. But on the whole, I think they're reasonably well performing ETFs. So if you made an investment in any one of these, I think you should be not guaranteed, but you should be hoping to get some decent returns out of them over the long term. Okay, so a quick run through of the 3 that I chose to create my portfolio from. IOZ, which is the S&P ASX 200 ETF tracker. Dividends of 2.43%. Management fees very low at 0.09%, so that means the more the money comes back into the investor's pocket. ETHI, which is the 100 best future global sustainability leaders, have a fantastic dividend currently of 10.3%. Management fees not too bad of 0.59% per year. I think ethical investment and sustainability is going to be a very, very important theme going into the future. So I kind of thought that would be a good one to include and show you guys how it all works. IM, which is the best large to mid cap equities from the 20 plus emerging markets. That one has a dividend of 2.11%, management fees a little bit higher than the other 2 at 0.68%, but still not too bad. I thought it was worthwhile to have some emerging market exposure because that tends to be a little bit counter-cyclical to the other 2 investments. So hopefully if the other 2 are going down, emerging markets are stable or going up. Anyway, that was the thinking behind those 3. Okay, so the performance from as I said at the start, from October 2019 to October 2020, we had IOZ that had a performance of negative 5.4%. ETHI had a pretty good performance, so you've done in the year 12.9%, and emerging markets IEM did 6.4%. So just sort of goes to show you got to have that international exposure, and also, as I sort of said before, having the emerging markets is just a little bit counter-cyclical, and hopefully it should smooth out the downs and the ups as well. So it should, ideally we want to get our sort of 10% per annum over the long haul. So hopefully these three can sort of do that. Okay, so quickly we could have a look at the performance here. So I've kind of, as I did with the previous one, I've kind of just done a little bit of a graphical representation of what our investment looks like. So initial investment was $600 into IOZ, $300 into ETHI, and $300 into IEM, and that was a total of $1,200. Just a sort of a round figure, just to sort of start us off. Total value currently is $1,225.59. So the portfolio overall has risen 2.1%. First 12 months, not too bad considering all the turbulence and the up and downs that we've been through, especially sort of late February, sort of March type thing with the coronavirus and everything going through the floor. That would have been a really good buying opportunity to top up some of these ETFs that are offered in the CommSec Pocket app. But that's kind of not what I'm doing here. I'm just sort of tracking my overall, or initial investment, I should say, $1,200, just to sort of show you guys how it kind of performs over long term. Also note that this doesn't include dividends or dividend reinvestment. This is just purely what the price of the share, price of the ETF is doing. So overall, it's probably up a little bit higher than the 2.1%, the total value, but this is to keep it simple, and this allows me to do this sort of relatively quickly and get it out without too many headaches in the calculations of things. But definitely, if you're interested in investing, this is a relatively simple way to get started, especially if you've already got a Commonwealth Bank bank account. It's pretty simple to set up and link your CommSec Pocket app, and then you're away. So if you went back and just invested in the bronze ETFs, I think you're probably doing a reasonable job there. But yeah, I like this mix anyway. So if you're in the if you're thinking about investing, definitely have a go at the CommSec Pocket app. Let us know how you're going, or your other thoughts in the comments. And as always, don't be afraid to like or dislike the video, and also leave a comment. And if you like the content, you think it's adding value, subscribe, because then you'll actually be able to see all the new videos coming up. Are you interested in learning more about personal finance and investing in the markets? If you are, then smash the like here on the left hand side and caress the subscribe button on the right hand side. It's KrackTheSky Value Investing. We'll be giving you up-to-date investing news and content so you can navigate the markets wherever you are. Expand your investment horizon and crack your financial sky. Thanks guys. See you later.